Hi, parents. I wanted to go over quickly the materials that are going home. Today, your kids will be taking home their Chromebook and a charger that are labeled with their name, and they each have a number. Please make sure to have the Chromebooks charged while the kids are on them or at night because they will be required to be on the computer each day from 9 a.m. until 3 o'clock. There will be breaks included for brain breaks, for them to stretch, go to the bathroom, have lunch. They will have a recess period. And they will still have their art, music, STEM, or PE classes where the teachers will log into our Google Meet and they will teach the kids during those times. I'm also sending home a packet that looks like this. Inside of it, there is a dry erase board that we will use during our Google Meets, a Jolly Phonics workbook, a Unit 5 reading workbook, and another reading workbook that we will be using. Each day, I will send a message in Dojo about what pages out of any of the workbooks the kids will need to be ready for the next day. So if you can just mark them with a bookmark so that when we start class, they're able to get to the pages quickly. I've also included every single day is a packet and it has the day of the week and the date that the kids will need while we're in class as well. So if you hold on to all of the packets somewhere safe, then the morning of each day of class, if you just give them the packet, I'll tell them which one that they'll rip off and that we'll use during class. Also, the kids have a little bag of materials. I gave them each 2 pencils, a scissors, a glue stick, a little pack of crayons, a dry erase marker, and their Clever badge. This Clever badge is how they get into their Chromebook. So they all know what to do. They all know how to open their computer. They use their badge and it brings them to it should bring them to the page where they know how to get into the site that's on the computer right now, Clever. Sometimes the screen looks blue and it just has the little Google Chrome circle at the bottom. They know they can click that and that will make the internet open up as well. They know what they do once they open is they click on the purple owl. That's my page. They click on by 9 o'clock every morning, not before 9 o'clock, at 9 o'clock. They click on this picture right here. That will bring them to the Google Meet. This is another tab we use sometimes. It's called Seesaw. And we also use iReady. Sometimes the students might even use this R. They know that's their library. So I'll show you. When they click on the Google Meet right here, this is how they access every morning to get into the classroom. This is their microphone. This is their camera. So the camera should be working. If this is not red, they know to click it to make it red. So they come in quietly and they click the blue button and that brings them to the Google Meet. All the kids' faces will pop up. They know how to mute themselves, unmute, turn their camera off, turn their camera on. There's 3 dots that are in the corner over here. They click it, and there's some little boxes that say change layout. They know to click that. If they want to see all the kids' faces, they drag the little circle over. They also know how to hang up the phone, which is what we do at the end of class. A lot of times I'm going to just tell them, though, turn your camera off and go have lunch, or turn your camera off and go have recess. And I'll set up a little timer. It's called a rocket timer, and they see the little rocket timer has a countdown, and when it goes off, it means, okay, we're back in class, turn your camera back on. I will send a schedule in Dojo so you know exactly what they should be doing every day. There'll be some times where I say, okay, this is time for you to go ahead and do your iReady or go and do your Seesaw activities. And they understand that while they're in the Google Meet, they go back to this button here that's Clever, and I might say, okay, it's time for iReady. So they click on their iReady and they'll either be doing reading or math. And there are different activities that they work on. That is their individual pathway based on their test scores. So this is my teacher screen. So it doesn't look like this, but the kids know they can go to Clever. If I say, okay, it's time for Seesaw, they go there, but we're still in the Google Meet and I can still see their computer screen on my screen, what they're looking at, which is really cool because it allows me to know that they're not going to YouTube or going to a site they shouldn't be at, because on my end, I see what all the kids kids have on their screen. It's a website that the school purchased called Securely to make sure the kids are on the right websites they should be on. This is where I store their activities that they do online. So they will have a red dot with a number on it, and their activities are listed over here. I always go over with them how to complete the activity. They click the green button and they do their work. As you can see here in the journal, all the kids have their names: Anthony 58, Arlette 60. This is the number of activities that they've already completed in school, because we've been doing this all year in school. So they know how to move things. They know how to record themselves. Here's one student's recording. So, for example, the students know how to do those activities.
Just let you know, if you have not already seen it in the email, the district sent out the survey about.
So that's a message from the principal. So the students understand how to go from Clever to Seesaw to iReady, and I'll say, okay, it's time to come back to the Google Meet, and they'll come back here. If you have any questions, dojo me. I will be available. I will send you the message each day so the kids are ready the next morning. And later today, I'll send a schedule of what our day will kind of look like. But they are required that they're on the computer from 9 to 3. As I said, there will be breaks that I'll be giving them to use the bathroom, to walk around the house, to stretch, get a drink. They will have a lunch period. They will have a recess period. So there will be time for them to get up and move around, but also there's time that we're face-to-face on the computer. And sometimes they'll be, like I said, working in Seesaw or iReady, but I'll still be on the computer and can be observing what they're doing. Hopefully this is only for 2 weeks and we are all safe and healthy and able to return. But I think that we'll do a great job. We've been practicing using the computers, and the kids are really responsible at knowing where to go. So I feel pretty comfortable us moving into remote learning on Monday. Again, let me know if you have any questions, and I will do my best. I'll see everybody on Monday. The kids can do the computers by themselves. And I know that you'll be around with any questions. And if I have any questions, I'll be dojoing you throughout the day as well if the kids log out or whatnot. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see everybody Monday.